As the lights dimmed, he guided me towards the microphone with a firm, theatrical grip on my back, the customary touch he reserved for public displays, masking possession as pride. "Proceed," he said, flashing an unnaturally wide smile. "Let them see that a soldier can't sing." A wave of laughter swept through the ballroom, accompanied by the clinking of crystal glasses and glinting metal, reminding me I was amid generals, admirals, men who whispered to end wars, and me, the punchline. Inhaling deeply, I focused on my voice, refusing to look at him as I began to sing. One verse was all it took for the room to fall silent mid-breath, not in stillness, but in recognition, a dangerous kind that made chairs stop creaking and forks hover in midair. A pen dropped from a general's hand, and I saw it first on the chairman's face, shock followed by calculation. His gaze shifted to my father, eyes wide, voice low yet sharp. "Sir, that song. It's the forbidden anthem of Ghost Team 7. The smile left my father's face like a confession, draining his color away. He was fully aware of his actions, having taught me discipline from a young age. Standing tall and remaining silent were crucial lessons. He treated me like a project, favoring strength over kindness, commands over inquiries. At the age of 12, I discovered him laughing when he caught me humming in the garage, telling me that singing was a sign of weakness. So I learned to conceal it as well as everything else. Despite this, I still harbored affection for him. This aspect is often overlooked. Betrayal doesn't originate from adversaries. It emerges from those who nourished you. Ghost Team 7 was not intended to exist. It was an undercover, off-the-books unit with operations darker than the night itself. They trained us to vanish, leaving no traces, names, records, or funerals. Our anthem wasn't a melody, it was a pledge. We sang it only once, unitedly, before being deployed. We buried it just like the team and the fallen. My father knew about our existence, having signed the documents and approved the erasure. He justified it as necessary, strategic, clean. I saw it as murder. The betrayal didn't announce itself loudly. Instead, it crept subtly. Upon my return, I encountered missed calls and conversations that ceased upon my entry into rooms. At a medal ceremony, my team's name was never uttered. When I inadvertently saw the file, left unattended on his desk as a challenge, it revealed Operation Ghostfall. My unit was marked KIA before we were even deployed, disposable assets. His handwriting was on the authorization line. I didn't shout or confront him. Instead, I strategized, submitted transfer paperwork he couldn't prevent. I retrieved my service records before they could vanish. I reached out to a general who still recalled our call sign. I waited, as revenge in haste is hasty and sloppy, something I had been trained better than. 6 months later, the gala invitation arrived. My father insisted I attend for public reconciliation, a chance for him to appear generous. He believed he was still in control. I allowed him to think so. Standing on that stage with the microphone warm in my hand, something within me released, not anger, but a sense of certainty. I didn't raise my voice or make a spectacle. I delivered it as we've done before, consistently, controlled, invincible. The chairman rose slowly with others behind, not cheers but acknowledgement. My father attempted to speak but remained silent. Security approached not towards me but him. When our eyes met for the first time, I held my gaze. "You said soldiers can't sing," I thought then. "You simply didn't listen." Later, isolated in a hallway, he managed to speak. "You orchestrated this?" he asked. I confirmed, nodding. "Yes." "What do you seek?" His hands trembled, not from the fear of punishment, but the dread of exposure. I moved closer, close enough for him to sense the stage lights on me. "I want the truth to be accepted," I said, "and I want you to carry it with you." The probe moved swiftly. Unofficial units tend to surface when the right people recall. My father stepped down quietly, no charges, no headlines, just the gradual erosion of significance. For men like him, that's his punishment. I still sing occasionally, not for an audience, but for myself. That night wasn't primarily about retribution. Rather, it was about refusing to be forgotten. He attempted to mock me, but I transformed his concealed actions into accountability. A warrior can sing, but only once, when it's crucial. The quiet afterwards is where justice dwells.